Cassette decks and CDs, those were so easy in your car. Option one of those and you knew you were good to go, at least through the end of the Clinton administration. But today's car tech comes and goes a lot faster. In fact, you may have never gotten around to having rear seat entertainment, a hard drive in your car, or satellite radio, and they're already heading toward lane. I'm Brian Cooley with the top 5 in-car technologies that should be future-proof in your next car. Number 5, USB hotspot support. This is a little odd, but your passengers do expect to have their tablets and laptops online these days when riding in your car, studiously ignoring you. Make it easy on them with a car that supports USB wireless modems. This is mostly a Ford thing at this point, and increasingly your passengers' devices have their own connectivity, but I like the general idea of at least one USB port that can work with and understand a wireless adapter for whatever comes next. Number 4, SD card navigation. When your car's nav system is based on an SD card instead of one of those dorky old DVDs or a hard-to-update hard drive, you can download and install updates without a trip to the dealer. Even add factory navigation after you've bought the car by just popping in one of these cards. This idea is spreading, but so far, mostly a Nissan and Ford thing. Number 3 is the aux jack. Yeah, it's hardly tech at this point, but the lowly aux jack is still a thing of simple beauty. It works with every portable ever made, requires no fancy cable or setup, and typically sounds great. The downside is it's dumb as a post. It doesn't know when to mute, doesn't charge your device, and doesn't show anything on the screen. Number 2 is USB ports for your media. Like on your computer, USB is becoming the God connector in cars. Plug in a thumb drive, or your smartphone, or an iPad, and reveal its musical guts while also charging it and even controlling it from the car. The downside is the sometimes erratic interface and file and codec support, depending on what your car maker chooses to recognize. It's a little wild out there. Before I get you to the number 1 future-proof tech out there right now for your car, let me give you a glimpse of what could trump these all. Something called MirrorLink. It's just coming on the market in 2013, and it turns your phone into the brains and the media for your entire car. From navigation, to calling, to music, to whatever apps you have on there that are approved. The screen on the dash just becomes a dumb display. Everything is powered by the phone. And since the phone does so many things so well, perhaps better than your car, this idea makes sense. Here's the caveat. Car makers are still a little bit wary of it because it means one less area where they can make their car unique. But it's worth watching. Okay, our number 1 technology to future-proof your car is Bluetooth in 2 flavors, calling and streaming. Calling is quickly becoming more important than radio. Bluetooth hands-free is almost universal in cars today, with the exception of a couple of really cheap cars that don't include it, and a couple of really pricey German cars that have the gall to charge extra for it. Fast behind Bluetooth calling is Bluetooth streaming, which doesn't care if you have an Android, iPhone, or BlackBerry device. The music just plays, in stereo, no cables. The downside of all Bluetooth tech is that, being wireless, you won't be charging while you drive. And some streaming systems don't show you any information about what's being played, just some dumb splash screen, which is infuriating. For more car tech top 5s like this, go to CNETOncars.com. I'm Brian Cooley. Thanks for watching.